Introducing CPR Taylor, the CPR manikin that's more than just a mannequin. CPR Taylor is a 3-in-1 CPR training mannequin reflective of real people. We know that lifesavers like you want realism in your training. And that's why we set out to create a CPR mannequin that is adaptable to simulate different patient characteristics without breaking the bank or blowing your budget. With CPR Taylor, there's no need to purchase a separate female mannequin. CPR Taylor, available in light skin and dark skin, comes with male and female chest skin so you can easily and affordably add realism to your training. Lightweight and portable, CPR Taylor is ideal for on-the-go training. The wireless CPR monitor provides a modern training experience with none of the confusion or hassle of using a smartphone or tablet. Get 2020 AHA guideline compliant CPR feedback on CPR rate, depth, and recoil in real time. You can also view training data in post-training test report available 10 seconds after training with the user-friendly wireless and tetherless CPR monitor. With CPR Taylor, you get 1 adult child CPR mannequin torso, 1 male chest skin, 1 female chest skin, 1 wireless CPR monitor, 5 lung bags, 2 mouth and airway systems, 2 head locking clips, 2 9-volt batteries, 1 user manual, and a transport bag. Assembling CPR Taylor is easy. First, remove the chest skin and face skin. Next, make sure that the head is correctly attached to the 2 buffers, linking it to the torso. Then, attach the 2 head locking clips. Next, move the lung bag below the jaw and connect the mouth and airway system to the lung bag, making sure that it is correctly attached. Like this. Ensure the lung bag is attached on the marked circle using the sticker and that the lung rests loosely on the neck. After, fit the face skin, checking that the nose, mouth, and upper tab are in the correct position. Finally, place the chest skin and attach it to the studs. A quick tip: if the chest stops rising during a practice session, first check that the mouth and airway system is properly connected to the lung bag and that the head is positioned correctly. Make sure that the face skin is properly attached to the mouth and airway system piece. If the nose holes are not lined up properly, chest ventilations will not work properly. Next, check the lung bag. If the lung bag is moist, replace it with a new one and get back to training. Now your CPR Taylor is ready to be paired with your CPR feedback monitor. The CPR monitor offers training for adult and child in standard mode as well as blind mode. A test report is given 10 seconds after the practice session has finished. In blind mode, the feedback is not visible during practice. However, the test report will still be visible 10 seconds after the session has been completed. To pair CPR Taylor with the CPR feedback monitor, insert the batteries into the torso and the monitor. Switch on the monitor using the power button and compress the torso until you hear a beep sound and the torso light on the monitor turns green. Now CPR Taylor is ready for use. Selecting the training mode is easy. At the bottom of the CPR monitor, there are two symbols, one for adult and one for child. To select standard mode, simply tap the button until you get a steady light in your preferred option, adult or child. To select blind mode, tap the button until you get a flashing light in your preferred option. Once you've selected your preferred mode, it's time to get training. Now, let's take a closer look at the CPR feedback monitor. As you can see, we are in standard mode, where real-time AHA guideline compliant CPR feedback is given on compression rate, depth, and recoil. If you view the compression rate light as indicated on the CPR monitor, you can see if your rate is too high, too low, or in the correct range of 100 to 120 beats per minute. Right below the compression rate indicator is the compression, depth, and recoil indicator. This indicator will show if the depth and recoil is too deep, too shallow, or correct. You can easily view the CPR monitor while performing CPR and adjust based on the real-time feedback that you receive. Once you stop CPR, wait 10 seconds, and you can view the test report, a score given for compression rate, depth, and recoil. This score will be out of 100% and will indicate the quality of CPR given during the practice session. When you perform CPR using blind mode, you will not see the indicator lights during the practice session, but you will see your score out of 100% given on the test report 10 seconds after the practice session has finished. Additional features on the CPR monitor include battery indicators for the torso and monitor. Here, it's easy to tell if you need to replace the batteries. Now you are ready to breathe new life into your CPR training with WorldPoint Product CPR Taylor.